At cross purposes is an idiomatic expression that describes a situation where two or more people are involved in a conversation, discussion, or activity, but they have conflicting goals, objectives, or understandings. In such a scenario, the individuals are essentially working or communicating at odds with each other, often without realizing it, which can lead to misunderstandings, confusion, or a lack of progress. This phrase is commonly used to highlight the inefficiency or ineffectiveness of a particular interaction due to the conflicting intentions of the participants. Imagine a typical workplace scenario where two colleagues, Alice and Bob, are assigned to work on a project together. Alice believes that the primary goal of the project is to complete it as quickly as possible, while Bob thinks the project's success hinges on thorough research and meticulous planning. As a result, they find themselves at cross purposes. Alice rushes through tasks, overlooking critical details, and making hasty decisions, while Bob insists on conducting extensive research, causing delays and frustration. Neither Alice nor Bob fully comprehends the other's perspective, and this lack of alignment leads to inefficiencies, errors, and tension. The phrase "at cross purposes" can also apply to situations beyond the workplace. In interpersonal relationships, miscommunications can arise when one person expects something different from the other. For example, in a romantic relationship, one partner might desire more spontaneity and adventure, while the other values routine and stability. Their differing preferences can lead to conflicts and misunderstandings, as they are effectively pursuing their goals at cross purposes. In politics, international diplomacy, and negotiations, this phrase is often used to describe conflicts between nations or parties with opposing interests. When two countries enter into negotiations but have fundamentally different objectives or priorities, they can find themselves at cross purposes. These conflicting goals can hinder diplomatic progress and potentially escalate tensions. It's important to recognize when individuals or groups are operating at cross purposes and to address the underlying issues. Effective communication, compromise, and finding common ground are essential steps toward resolving such situations. In the workplace, Alice and Bob might benefit from a frank discussion about their respective project goals, leading to a more balanced and efficient approach. In relationships, open and empathetic communication can help partners understand each other's needs and work towards shared objectives. In international diplomacy, skilled diplomats can facilitate dialogues that bridge the gap between conflicting interests. In summary, at cross purposes encapsulates the notion of people or entities working or communicating in a manner that contradicts their intended goals or understanding. This phrase serves as a reminder of the importance of clear communication, empathy, and compromise in resolving conflicts and achieving productive outcomes in various aspects of life.